but that's them. Oh, come on, boy, don't act ornery like that. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna take you with me to show you something that some of you have asked about recently, just so you know that we really do still have them. But I want to show you something else too. I'm driving the truck up from the barn. But 23 years ago, we moved to this community, and I had grown up in a small community like this, and my parents, my dad was a teacher like myself. He taught seminary like I have. And they would do waffles after homecoming every year and invite the school. Well, I told Vicky, I want to be like my parents and do that. And I have such a good wife that she's like, okay, let's do it. And there's been times in those 23 years that I've said, all right, let's stop because I'm so tired. And Vicky's like, nope, we're not stopping until Casey's graduated. And so this year and next year, so we will have done it 25 years by the time we're done, and it's been awesome. So I'll show you the yard that we've worked on a little bit to get it looking nice. And I also wanted to tell you something else that happened that you may think is kind of cute and funny. So let me show you and tell you, and let's go feed some horses. Hey Jasper, come here. Jasper wants to go eat. Hey Jasper, I want him to see you for a minute. Grab a bite and then come out. Jasper, come here. Well, you guys may remember that my married daughter and her family came to visit us from Utah about, what was it, probably 10 weeks ago now. And they brought their new little mini doodle. Her name is Cedar, and they love that little dog. And we loved the little dog, and everything was going great until she decided she was in love. Or Jasper decided he was in love. And we tried as hard as we could to keep those two away from each other. Well, let's just say it didn't work. And so we were praying that, oh no, a mini doodle and a standard doodle, or a standard poodle, that's what Jasper is. We hoped she'd be able to deliver some healthy puppies. Well, look at the result. Well, what do you think, guys? It's not what they had planned, but it may bless their lives when you're a young married couple. Maybe they can find some new homes for those baby doodles, and that'll bless their life with Christmas coming up here in a few months and stuff like that. So if you want your own piece of the farm, if you want one of Jasper's puppies, let us know. Well, let's go and I'll show you something that people have wondered if we still had on the farm. Man, the sun is bright. But here they come, I'm honking. Let's see what I'm talking about. Some of you have asked, where are the donkeys? Do you still have the donkeys? And the answer is yes. We just have had them out on this pasture during the summer, and they're doing really good. So grateful to my friends that have let me put them out here. With all the horses I've had around, it's nice to spread them out a little bit. There you go. They don't need the hay because they're staying fat and pretty, but I bring them some just for a treat. But aren't they looking good? So if you're new to the channel, this is Salt and Pepper Jack. And Pepper Jack's no longer a Jack, he's a gelding. A Jack is a male donkey, but they're both just really sweet. Salt is our nativity donkey. Every Christmas she will bring in Mary at multiple live nativities each Christmas, and she's done that for many years. I used to borrow her from a friend every year for about 3 years straight, and one year I called and said, "Hey Ben, could I come borrow your donkey?" And he said, "On one condition." I said, "What's that?" He said, "That you don't ever return her." But that was probably 6 years ago. I bet we've been using her at live nativities for probably 9 years. And then Pepper Jack here, we got him when he was just about a year old, and I think he's one of the most beautiful donkeys. And my friend Moses at High Desert Homestead actually took him and trained him to pull a cart. And then we've been so busy, he hasn't pulled a cart. So I would like to get, maybe when Blake gets home, we'll have enough time, or just there'll be 2 of us, so it'll be nice that maybe we get him pulling a cart again. But go check out Moses at High Desert Homestead. Really cool person, him and Polly, his wife. They do some neat stuff. But go tell him that the farm on Route 66 sent you over there. Well, let's go feed the other horses that we're gonna go feed. All right, guys. Oh, there's Chippy. So this is the other group that I came to feed. This is my bachelor pen, and they finished that big bale of hay, and I haven't been able to get a tractor or whatever to pull another big bale over, so I'm feeding some just from a bale of hay that I can lift right now, but that's them. Oh, come on, boy, don't act ornery like that. I am super surprised that this little buckskin has not been spoken for yet. He's gorgeous. Obviously he doesn't like to share his feed, but that's kind of a typical thing for horses. So if you're interested in a registered little buckskin, reach out. But here we got Kick 66, we got the little buckskin. We got Chippy over here, and this bay. So 3 of those are my brothers, and then Kick 66 is Taylor and Lisa's. But they look good. Well, guys, I'm gonna go show you the yard, and we'll get ready for about 120 kids to come to our house this weekend. That's our whole high school. We have about 120 kids in the high school, but pretty much all of them come to Waffles at the Palmer's house after homecoming. If you're watching this video and you were one of the kids that ate waffles at our house growing up, why don't you comment? I know most of you that watch our channel are are my age or older, it seems like, but we do have some young ones, and we may have some of you that came to our house for waffles growing up. Well, let's go back, and I'm going to show you the yard and see how things are going back home. Oops, I almost forgot. I was heading out to work and I realized I told you guys I was going to show you the yard. It's got a ways to go, but I think it's looking pretty good, and I'll have it ready by Friday night. There's Jasper. His play date produced some cute puppies. Well, guys, thanks to my son Bryson helping out. He came over and helped, but I think we have a pretty nice yard. I've actually kept track of my steps before when I mow with just the push mower, and I get about 4 miles in just mowing our yard back and forth. So I still got some weed eating to do. Normally I do that first, but since my son Bryson came over with a rider mower to help out, we did things backwards, and I didn't get in my 400 steps, or 4 miles, sorry. But I'll get the edges trimmed up. We'll set up 9 square. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a fun game the kids enjoy. They like to jump on the trampoline and play basketball, and it'll be fun. So we will have kids everywhere after the high school football game. But there you go, guys. Thanks for coming along today. Come here.